Repertorio Español, one of the oldest Spanish-language theater companies in the country, holds a very special place in the New York theater and Latino communities. Repertorio was originally founded to present classic Spanish plays in Spanish and to introduce the best in Latin American, Spanish, and Hispanic American theater to New York audiences. This year, the Repertorio marked its 50th anniversary celebration with the world premiere of Nilo Cruz's Exquisita Agonía, a work commissioned by the Repertorio. Cruz, a native of Cuba, came to national attention when his play, Ana and the Tropics, was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for Drama in 2003, making him the first Latino so honored. And joining us now to talk about the history, contributions, and cultural significance of the Repertorio Español is Nilo Cruz and Repertorio's executive producer, Robert Weber Federico. Gentlemen, it's an honor to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having us.
So, Robert, elaborate on what I said in the introduction. How did the Repertorio get its start and why? What was its original mission?
The original mission was a fundraiser for a group of society ladies who in Cuba had what was called Las Artes. And it included Nena Goodman, Menach Goodman, of the Goodman store, Bergdorf Goodman. And she invited Rene Buch to do a play, a classic play in Spanish for her ladies. And Rene brought in Gilberto Saldivar, who was working at the Greenwich Mews Theater at that time. And the first production was a great success. And from there, they decided to found the company. And that was 1968.
And the mission, education is a big part of the mission, but tell us overall what the mission.
The mission is basically to do professional great theater in Spanish, highlighting Spanish plays, not just classic, but contemporary, Latin American works, and more recently, in the last 30 years, works written by Latinos here in the United States, which was a growing body of work. And so it's basically that, to do great works in Spanish. The audience, for the most part, is bilingual. But they enjoy coming to the theater because it's also a cultural event. It's not just going to theater to being entertained or whatever. It's also a feeling of their heritage, their roots. And so they come to the Repertorio, and it gives a little extra special boost to the evening's program.
And you have matinee performances for students from all high schools.
From the beginning, because a teacher called up Gilberto in 1968 and said, is there a discount for students? I want to bring my class to La Dama Duende, the Phantom Lady. And so immediately, he was a great producer and whatever, and he thought, there's a market for that. So thereafter, every year, there was always 1 or 2 classics specifically for the schools. We started doing them at 11 a.m., and it's just become, now it's almost more than a third of our work.
So, Nilo, when did you first connect with the Repertorio?
It was when I won the Pulitzer Prize. Well, I mean, I've seen work at Repertorio before, but the first time that my work was done was at 2004.
Right.
Repertorio.
And no, we knew of Nilo when he was writing for the Public Theater, but I took Gilberto to see Ana and the Tropics. And Gilberto said, we have to do this play in Spanish. And I said, Gilberto, everybody who's wanted to see this play of our audiences has already seen it in English. And Gilberto said, no, we're going to do it, and we're going to do it. And sure enough, we did it. And a lot of people had seen the English production and our production thought that he had rewritten the play. Because it sounded so different.
You know, a language changes everything. And you translated, you yourself translated for the Repertorio.
And the first time I heard it was in Spanish, was at your theater. I mean, I had done the translation of the piece, but I hadn't really heard it. And I was busy going to other countries. There was another production of the play being done elsewhere, in many places, actually. So I hadn't heard the play. So by the time I came back to New York, I was sitting in the audience and I heard the piece for the first time in Spanish, and it sounded glorious.
That's amazing. It's amazing. You know, as you know, my brother was a playwright. He passed away. And one of the experiences that he used to talk to me about was how progressive producers and progressive theater companies would come to him and say, look, we want to share the Latino experience with non-Latino audiences. Write a play for us. And he would. And he said more often than not, they would reject the play because it didn't fit the stereotypes that these producers, American producers, had of the Latino community. I wonder if that has been your experience, and to what degree is the repertorio a real oasis, a gift to playwrights to be able to avoid that stereotype?
Well, that's always been, it's expected of me to write about the stereotype, but it's something that I've always veered away from, and because it doesn't interest me at all. And I, I've been successful in terms of having my work done at regional theaters in this country. So the work has, it has, I feel like I've opened doors to work that is not, represents the stereotype of...
Yeah, the stereotype, at least in the old days, was, drug use, poverty,
Oh, yeah, I know.
dysfunction overall.
No drugs in my play.
No drugs. Very Chekhovian, actually. It's very Russian in a lot of ways. All right, guys, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for joining us. It's really been an honor to have you guys here.
No, it's an honor. Thank you.
And for more information on Repertorio Español, you can log on to our website at metrofocus.org.